Welcome to Lubera, the Swiss fruit and berry plant producers and breeders. My name is Markus. I'm founder and breeder of Lubera, and today I'm in our North German nursery, in our open sky studio. And we had here in Northern Germany much better weather this summer than in Switzerland, and some of the apples are here much better than in Switzerland. And I think it will be the same case in UK. I was this week also in UK, in Maidstone, or near Maidstone in East Malling, selecting our raspberries there. And also there they had a very good summer and very good fruit quality. So today I want to talk about Paradis Werdenberg, which is our first apple I bred, the first apple I brought to the market. The story is, at that time, beginning of the 90s, we had a good relation with a research station in East Germany at Dresden-Pillnitz, Professor Manfred Fischer and Professor Christa Fischer. They are still today my friends. And I received some apples from them to test them in Switzerland in October, and I stored them in a rather cold store, and they were very sensitive to deep temperatures, though they became brown. And at the same time I decided to go into breeding, and so I used the seeds of these apples, of these destroyed apples, for my first plants, to breed. And out of this bunch of seeds we selected Paradis Werdenberg, our first variety, which we brought into the garden market as a garden dessert summer variety about 10 years ago. So let's have again a look to Paradis Werdenberg. It's a big apple. It has, if you pick it early, it has a very interesting pink blush, and if you pick it a little bit later, it has a deep red. It's a very nice apple. It's a big apple. And it resembles a little bit to Grafenstein, to the variety Grafenstein, which is also here a little bit like this, like you see here, not 100% even, like you see it here with the variety Werdenberg. It's resistant to scab, tolerant to mildew, and it's a very compact tree which doesn't grow so much as an average garden tree, so it's even a little bit smaller. It's not a compact ballerina type columnar tree, but it's a more compact tree than the most. It is a little bit sensitive to sunburn, so try to keep a rather dense crown, so many branches, that the branches are protecting the ripening apples against sunburn. It's ripening normally about 20th, 25th of August, so in the middle of the summer, and at that time it's a very fresh apple, a juicy apple, which is very near to Grafenstein. Some people cannot differentiate it from Grafenstein. But if you keep it on the tree for 2, 3, 4 more weeks, it becomes very sweet with a banana arome, which is very different, like it would be 2 different apples. If you pick it early and try to store, it hasn't a very good storage capacity, so it becomes very soft after 10 days or 2 weeks. But if you keep it on the trees for 2, 3, 4 weeks, it keeps very firm, and the arome changes from acidity to very high sweetness, to a banana arome. Let's have a look, a bite at it. It was picked late now, and we will see. We are on the banana side of the arome, so it's really sweet now. The acidity hasn't vanished 100%. You feel it a little bit, but in the end it's a very sweet apple now. So that's the reason we name it a little bit family apple, because if you have some members in your family who like the sweet apples, they can pick their apples beginning of September, 10th September, 15th September. If you have members in your family who like acid apples, please pick the apples 20th of August, which is very interesting. But in every case, keep the apples on the tree for as long as possible, because they stay more fresh on the tree as if you store them. It's a summer apple, and a very good summer apple. Very good for families. Where have all the flowers gone? I know where. Here you go to Lubera Co. UK with all our breedings and thousands of more plants. Here you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and now pick the flowers.